our session 2 of Debt Ke Funded. Last time we saw some of the macroeconomic indicators which help us to know the growth of the economy. This week we will be covering some of the aspects on the government balances which tells us the stability of the economy. So today our first topic is going to be fiscal deficit. What does fiscal situation in the economy tell us? Well, like every household, business, or the economy, there are some expenses and there are some revenues that are there. Expenses are done by the government in order to promote the growth in the economy or support certain class of the economy, whereas revenues are from the taxes, indirect or other revenues. So when the expenditure is more than the revenues, it is known as fiscal deficit. Whereas when the revenues are more than the deficit, it is known as a situation as fiscal surplus. For a developing economy, most of the times there is a situation of fiscal deficit, wherein to meet these extra expenses, government goes into the market to borrow from the investors in order to support those expenses. So let's just look at some of the expenditures and revenue of the government. On the expenditure side, there are some of the daily expenditures that are there, such as salaries, pensions of the people. These are known as revenue expenditures. The second category of the expenditure is capital expenditure, which is used to create assets, which in turn in long term will generate revenues for the economy. And other expenditures are some of the special situations, like we have faced a pandemic in 2020 and there were special expenses which are there. So these are known as special expenses by the government that are taken during that period of time. Now, where are the revenues coming from for the government? The revenues are coming from the taxes, that are the direct and the indirect taxes. There are also some investments that the government makes which pays them dividends and profit. And lastly, there are some of the stakes that the government sells in order to bring the money into the system. And there are also some of the assets that government sells in order to create revenues. Mostly this is known as disinvestments. So why do we look at fiscal deficit and what does it mean for us? Well, let's say that your business is expanding and you're taking a loan in order to create an asset because you know in future that asset is going to generate a revenue for you. So moderate fiscal deficit is always good, and it helps you knowing that today you are investing into something which is going to give you revenue in turn, and it also tells you that you are in a development phase, you are in a growth phase, which is a good thing for an economy, right? But if we are running into a high fiscal deficit, what does it tell? It might tell you that government is just borrowing more and more in order to service their previous debts, whereas no assets are being created. This might tell you that there will be a debt trap and government might just keep borrowing more in order to finance their previous debt and not create assets. Well, this is an alarming situation for any economy, right? Our second indicator is a current account. So there are two sides to the current account. One is current account surplus and one is current account deficit. How do we look at it? If there is a current account surplus, that means that economy is exporting more than it is importing, and in turn generating revenue for the economy. Whereas if there is a current account deficit, it means that we are importing more from other economies and we are paying them. It is an expense to us. So current account deficit is a situation where your homegrown businesses are not growing, but you are ordering goods to consume from other economy, for which you will be paying to the other economies. Current account tells you the state of the economy, whether you are producing more in the economy within itself or you are importing from other economy and consuming. If you are importing, that means that there is a revenue that you are giving to another economy, but if you are exporting, it means that you are helping your homegrown businesses and there is a growth happening within the economy. So now that we have looked at these two indicators, that is the fiscal deficit and current account deficit, what does it tell us, or why is it important for us to look at it? Well, it tells you the health of the economy and the stability of the government that is there in any economy, right? The stability is important because it not only attracts the domestic investors, but it also attracts the foreign investors into the economy. In summary, Macroeconomic indicators help us know the health of the economy. We have seen some of the key indicators such as inflation, IIP, and fiscal, which are commonly used by the investors globally who are focused on debt investing. Thank you for being with us. See you all soon.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.